In eClinic Pro, the settings area allows configuration of many of the different aspects of the software. From the main menu, you can navigate to the settings menu and first look at the company settings. In the company settings, you'll see your company details, your company name as it will appear on tags when text messages are sent from within the software, as well as your company address as you'd like it to appear on letterheads, phone and fax numbers, your own website, your default email address, company manager, and a default treatment and a default clinic, which can be selected if you usually use the same treatment in clinic when creating a new patient to minimize the required amount of data input. Similarly, you can select the default diary and the default patient type. Below this we have the CCM settings for the call center manager module. The call interval will define the number of minutes that are waited between each call, and the call end specifies the number of days after which a patient will be taken off the CCM list. Below you can insert your company logo for printing on letterheads. To the right we have our email settings. This is where you can enter your SMTP server details to allow you to send emails directly from within eClinic without having to use a third-party email client, your SMTP server details, authentication method, username, password, domain if using an Exchange server, and the default subject, which can either be your own company name or the name of the template. These can be overridden on a communication by communication basis. Also account codes and passwords if you're using eClinic Pro's credit card features, the currency you wish to use, and details for integrating directly into MailChimp for marketing campaigns. Below, we have the letter and texting details. You can specify a document path where you wish your Word-generated content to be exported to, and a separate folder for users of Mac OS X. If you wish to send appointment reminder text messages or text marketing campaigns, you can enter your SMS provider's username and password into these fields here. And for appointment confirmation and reminders, you can click into these areas here and specify the text that you wish to be sent. You can also specify the timestamps of your sent communications by entering in here an offset to UTC. On the far right, we have our control settings, default salutation, formal or informal, preferred reminder type, email, text message, phone or none, and whether you want the marketing opt-in boxes to be checked by default. And just below there, we have a series of mandatory controls, whether or not it is a requirement that a marketing source is selected when adding a new patient to eClinic Pro, whether or not it's a requirement to book a room with an appointment. You can restrict communications by practitioner, so only certain practitioners can send certain personalized templates, whether or not you wish to log your cancel and rearrange reasons. You can also restrict prices by clinic and treatments by clinic if only certain clinics are available to offer certain treatments or items at a certain price. You can also select your default payment type, be that private or insurance, whether treatment courses are enforced, and if you're using the CCM feature, whether you wish to use Skype or a tappy phone system. Finally, we have a general settings area where you can specify your company's VAT registration number, how you wish your Sage exports to come out, whether or not you want a header printing on your invoice, which will include your logo and business address, and you can specify a footer if you wish to have details appearing at the base of your invoices. You can also specify a payment term, how you wish your receipts to print, a treatment view, a default diary view, and the diary slot length, as well as the start and end time of your clinic.